We have made some serious progress on this back bedroom on the first floor, so I wanted to put it all in a little compilation and show you guys what we've gotten done. We started by pulling out the carpet, which thankfully was just these squares glued onto the flooring below it. I'm not sure what this colorful flooring is made out of, maybe some sort of vinyl, but we found these newspapers underneath from the 1960s, which were pretty cool to look through. Saved a whole stack of them so we can go through them more in depth later. Then of course I got right to pulling down wallpaper. There are a lot of layers of wallpaper in this room, and I did my best to save a little chunk from each layer. Then I pulled up this flooring that was all along the outside of the room. It looks kind of like hardwood in the videos, but it's actually just like a brown colored flooring, like the floral one that we saw before in this room. Then a little breakfast break. I took these shelves down to try to get the wallpaper off this wall, but it was only coming off in small chunks. So I moved over and tried the corner of the wall first, which came off in a nice big piece, so satisfying. Then got distracted by this wall over here, which gave me another big satisfying chunk. But I came back and was able to get a lot of the wallpaper off of this little section. I left some of that blue floral print there because I want to get a chunk of it to add to my wallpaper collection. When I finished the wallpaper, I realized I had left this little chunk of flooring, so I pulled that up and out. Then I went ahead and swept up my mess. You can see some of that newspaper is stuck to the floor over there. It wasn't coming up with a broom, but I think if I spray it with some water, it should crumble right off. Took a little progress video to show what it looks like without the wallpaper and the flooring before Dad and I moved on to taking out the drop ceiling. We got pretty lucky and all the insulation in here was dry, and we had kind of gotten into a rhythm with how everything needed to go to make it go smoothly. Once we were done, we wrapped in the tarp and took it to the truck. And here's what it looks like without that drop ceiling. This was not really a project I was looking forward to, but I knew it would be satisfying. This is a wood wall that the previous owner had put up. As I started loosening the shelves, I realized these were put up with square nails, which I've only seen in the floorboards and original woodwork in the house. And as I took off more pieces, I realized these are our missing floorboards from the third story. They must have taken them out and brought them down here to make this little accent wall. So now hopefully I can complete more of the floor on that third story. And here's what that wall looked like when it was all done. Made a lot of progress in this room, but there's still a long way to go.